Let's talk about what nobody warned you about when your video goes viral.
But I'll be on it always, always and
I have had several viral videos in the past 12 months, and I'm gonna tell you what nobody else will. That shit is fucking stressful. If you're new to content creation or always wondered what it's really like to go viral, I'm gonna break that down in this video. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. I am a full-time social worker and a full-time content creator. I had my first viral video about 12 months ago, and it has been a whirlwind ever since. That video now sits at about 2.3 million views on TikTok. And since then, I've had several other viral videos. And about 2 months ago, I had my first viral video on my main YouTube channel. As of filming this video, that video has reached over 700,000 views. So with all that being said, I think I know a little bit about how it feels to go viral on the internet. This isn't easy, especially when you work a 9-to-5. So on this channel, I do want to share the intimate details of my journey to hopefully inspire some of you guys to start your own. We're going to talk about strategies. We're going to talk about brand deals. And honestly, with brand deals, don't let them play in your face. I just had a brand just today. They came with a crazy, unreasonably low offer. Like, considering my following and my engagement, they tried to play in my face. That's a story for another day. When I actually secure this brand deal, I will be sharing it with you guys. And again, this is to inspire and encourage you guys to start your own journey. So let's go. So what is considered viral? Well, I believe that viral on TikTok is like anything over 100,000 views. Yes, if your video gets 50,000 views or 70,000 views, it's doing good, but I wouldn't consider that a viral video. Anything over 100K on TikTok, I would consider that viral. YouTube is a little different. It is much harder to go viral on YouTube. So with that being said, I would consider anything over about 10,000 views to be a viral video on YouTube. The threshold for YouTube is much lower because it's way harder to go viral over here. And honestly, TikTok is probably the easiest platform to go viral on right now. So if you're looking for a platform to go viral on, get your ass over on TikTok. So why do we think going viral would be amazing? For one, social media makes it seem like going viral is the only and ultimate goal. We imagine the followers, the brand deals, the money, the money, the money, the money. But in reality, it is much more complicated than that, especially for what I like to call quiet creators. I would classify a quiet creator as someone who is not very social. So like an introvert that is also a content creator. Me, I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of my videos, but I am very introverted. It may not come across on my videos, but I am a quiet, shy, introverted person. I'm not like always in the mix, but I'm able to perform when the camera is on so that being an introvert won't stop me from creating content. So what actually happens when you go viral? Well, first, you're going to get an influx of comments and likes and notifications. DMs going to be packed. I'm telling you, like, so many notifications, is going to be hard to keep up with them all. Your DMs are going to be packed to capacity, and your notifications are going to be popping off constantly. Another thing that you can expect when you go viral is that you pretty much lose control over your content. You can expect for random pages to be reposting your content, remixing it, twisting it. You can expect to be on other people's pages as well, not just yours. And I'm not even talking about people like replying to your video or stitching your video. I'm talking about whole ass pages with your content on it only, made by somebody else without your approval. It's weird. Like the first time I saw a fake page made with my face and my picture and my videos, I was like, this shit is weird. Like, I don't even have that many followers for y'all to be doing all that. But then I realized, like, I guess that comes with the territory. When you have several viral videos, other people are going to try to monetize off your content. That's just how it is. Another thing that will definitely happen when you go viral is the unsolicited opinions and the hate comments. You will get hate comments. If you feel like you can't handle hate comments, you don't need to be creating content because you're going to get them. The internet is a very weird and very mean place, and people sit at home, and if they're not happy with their life, they're going to spew hate comments on people on the internet. Again, that's just a part of the territory. So if you feel like that you can't handle that shit for your mental health, I advise you to not even become a content creator at all. I've had people say the wildest shit about me. Like, I had people talk about my appearance, question my credentials, call me a liar. Like, I've had people say the craziest stuff about me, and these are all people that don't know me. And me understanding how mental health works, I understand that hurt people hurt people. Nobody who is in a good place and happy is spewing negative comments to people on the internet. So I just look at it like, damn, you must really be unhappy for you to feel like you need to insult a stranger on the internet. And I try not to take it personally. Another thing you can expect when you go viral is people are going to treat you like a product and not a person. So that means people are going to feel entitled to everything about you, like you're a product. They're going to feel entitled to know your business. They're going to feel entitled for you to explain yourself to them. They're going to feel entitled to you in almost every way, as opposed to treating you like a person with feelings and, you know, a person who is allowed to make mistakes. You're not allowed to make no mistakes on the internet, baby. None. You're not, because you're a product, not a person. So that can be a little disheartening as well. But again, that's what happens when you step into the world of content creation, unfortunately. So here are some struggles that are specific to introverts when it comes to this content creation space and going viral. Overstimulation. The constant notifications and attention can feel overwhelming. As someone who has anxiety and who's also an introvert, that shit can be so overwhelming. When my first video went viral in April of last year, I was so overwhelmed, I just closed the app. I closed the app, I put my phone away and started going about my regular life because it was too much. Like, it's just too much notifications, too many messages, too many questions, thinking about the fact that like over 1 million people, over 2 million people had seen my face. I was like, this shit is not real life. I closed the app and I went on about my fucking day. And then at some point, I'm like, no, like I said, I wanted to create content. Let me get back on this app. So I opened up the app and then I slowly started to respond to comments, respond to messages. It's still overwhelming, even to this day. I pace myself and I allow myself to get off the internet or rest when I need to, because there's no way that I can manage my real life and my social media life perfectly. So another struggle that might be specific to introverts is feeling the pressure to always perform. Feeling like you have to always keep up or top your last video. I know that that is something that I currently struggle with. I try not to, because honestly, you can't really predict what video is gonna go viral. So I try to put out the best content that I can and hope for the best. I'm not really always stuck on like, oh, I gotta outperform my last video. I really try not to do that, because you can't control what the numbers do. The audience tells you how well your content is. So I try my best. I put my videos out there and the audience, it performs how it performs based on the audience reception of the video. I try not to be like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out because that video didn't do as good as the last video. I try not to do that. I just create the best content in the moment. And once I put it out, I move on. Another one that you might struggle with, especially as an introvert, is the loss of privacy. Strangers feeling entitled to your personal life and your personal info is a real thing, especially when you go viral. So that's why I tell people, like, you have to be very careful with the information that you put on the internet, because once it's out there, it is out there. So just be aware of that for sure. Another struggle that introverts might deal with when it comes to content creation and going viral is social exhaustion. People who are introverts know that any social situation will drain our social battery so quick. Even online interactions can do this. Always having notifications on your phone from a specific app will drain your social battery. So just be mindful of that, because you don't want to add something in your life that's going to stress you out. If you are going to choose to create content, you want it to be a positive experience and not something that's going to add to the stress in your life. So here are a few things that I wish I knew before going viral. The first one is viral moments fade so fast. It is not a sustainable path to real success or happiness. Building a small, loyal, engaged community is way better than chasing the next viral video. Protecting your peace is greater than chasing views. And lastly, here's some advice for introverts who also want to be content creators. Set boundaries early. It's okay to ignore DMs, turn off comments, and take breaks. Focus on connection and not clout. This is because real people will always trump viral numbers. Prepare mentally. Viral fame can be exciting, but you need to prepare for the ups and downs. It's okay to not want to go viral. You can still be a very successful content creator without a bunch of viral videos. So if you're an introvert and you create content, protect your peace and your mental health, girl. I see you. If you've ever gone viral or fear going viral, let me know in the comment section below. And subscribe if you want more conversations about life as a creator. And if you're interested in cultural conversations and social work topics, go ahead and check out my other channel. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a follow on my other social media platforms as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.